no, that was the sex.
That was the sex.
Oh! Please don't stop.
Hi, I'm Tracy.
I'm Carissa.
And we're
Lab Coats and Lanterns.
We're at Goldfield Ghost Town in Apache Junction, Arizona. We're here with Fear Frontier to investigate the entire town tonight. We're gonna see some specific hot spots. Right now we're in the service room of the bordello. So we're definitely going to be investigating here tonight. We're also going to go to the mine, and we will have Matt from Fear Frontier come in and give some history on the town, and his cohorts Alyssa and Star, and some of their experiences that they've had here in the town as well. So we're looking forward to a good night of investigation, and hopefully we get some good activity.
It's gonna be fun!
Yeah.
So before we start the video, we wanted to add in a clip just kind of pre-mentioning that we do have a lot of lost footage in this video from their camera that they had, as well as our SLS camera. Throughout the video you will notice us, my little blurbs, talking about how there is the lost footage. And then we will kind of go into it a bit further at the end of the video, which you guys will notice.
Yay!
This is Matt from Fear Frontier. I'm underground in the Goldfield mines right now with my new friends in lab coats and lanterns. And we're about to have what I think is going to be a pretty spooky night. Here in Goldfield, they're about to learn this desert has been cursed for well over a century. The miners in the 1890s were warned not to come here. The wise listened. The unwise are still here now. So they say. We're going to try to find out for ourselves. And I hope my new friends are ready, because we might be meeting the darkness underground face to face. In the 1890s, Goldfield was the richest gold mining town the state of Arizona had ever witnessed. For 5 years, they pulled rich golden ore from this earth, unlike Arizona had ever witnessed before. Of course, they were also told not to mine here. For over a century, people have been aware that this desert is cursed. Throughout the 1890s, Goldfield was the richest gold mining town ever witnessed in the territory of Arizona. For 5 years, this town pulled gold from the earth from the likes that Arizona had never seen before. So what could go wrong? The problem is, they chose to dig at the foot of the infamous Superstition Mountains, a mountain that is said to be cursed for centuries. But once you get that lust of gold in your heart, there's nothing stopping you. The men didn't listen. They dug for 5 years, until finally breaking into a large underground lake over 1,000 feet in the earth, flooding the mines. Miners stopping what they were doing and running for their lives. Now most of them, if not all, were able to make it out alive. Thank God. For the last 131 years, miners have no longer been able to dig here. Though people still love the idea of prospecting gold, the curse on the mountain says anyone who desecrates this land or tries to mine for gold in these mountains will be met with a terrible fate. And if that terrible fate falls upon you, your soul is trapped to wander here for eternity. Now that might sound like a bunch of superstition to you, but how do you think these infamous mountains got their name? Now surrounding the shadow of the Superstition Mountain, 160,000 acres of the most beautiful desert you could imagine. But of course, looks can be deceiving. But this ground is sacred, so when miners came to Goldfield to start trying to mine, they started blowing holes into what was sacred ground. It'd be sort of like entering somebody's church with a stick of dynamite. Now, they were warned not to dig here. They chose not to listen. But before they arrived, this land was shared by the Navajo, the Yavapai, and the Apache. The Apache is the one who have said to have a pact with the thunder god that dwells in that mountain. And this desert that was once sacred and beautiful to them, one of the most terrifying deserts you could imagine, that people to this day seem to disappear in without a trace. Those that are somehow by miracle found are still often found with their head and their body miles apart. In the darkness, as strange as it sounds, because without light, it is pitch black.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we've vanished the sky from you, but somehow you will still see figures and beings that want to be seen. You will still be able to see them in pitch black.
Yeah, because they're darker than dark.
They're darker than the dark.
Yeah.
They're the unnatural dark, and they're here too. I guess.
Why do you think
I guess
they're
it's
here?
obviously. Honestly, I think it has a lot to do with the Native American lore,
Mm-hmm.
the Superstition Mountain. Every walk of life and afterlife exists out here. There's even stories of the cryptids and the aliens and all that. You know, all that extraterrestrial. Everything seems to exist out here, including elementals.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the things that the Native Americans would have feared or warned us about are said to still be here. We've gotten a lot of readings and responses and spirit box and stuff that tell us that it isn't always spirits.
Something on the thing standing in the road over there.
It's standing in the spot where a guest recently saw something. We
It's-
also provide
It's
a
standing like right in the corner, right by where that flashlight got just kind of like
it's
flipped.
behind the flashlight. It's probably that's probably what's messing with the flashlight.
Yeah, that's gotta be messing with.
Yeah, guests have been seen by May right up there where it's the word step on the end.
Yeah.
That little crawl space right above the EP. A lot of people have been seeing things appear there.
Okay. It's saying, yeah, that's me.
And then on the reading Star is holding, we are getting some sort of reading of what would be right behind the flashlight.
Yeah.
Potentially could be the one that is using the
Yeah,
flashlight.
I've seen a face in that corner. So there was a day we were doing a nighttime tour, and I had invited my fiance and one of his best friends. And his best friend was actually sitting right in the corner of that bench right there. And I had seen like what looked like a white face, like right behind him. And he actually ended up feeling so sick that he had to actually exit the tour.
Oh my goodness. Carissa, speaking of that, how are you feeling?
I was feeling fine until just a second ago.
I was gonna say, doesn't it feel like something like shifted a little?
But I mean, I just got like, my heart just started to beat a lot faster.
I was gonna say, it feels like something shifted.
But
I've been kind of feeling the same thing, but not like super, super bad. Very subtle.
it's very subtle. Like, I'm not like terrified or anything. I just felt like all of a sudden my heart just started to beat a little faster. And
Flashlight's
Let's do a little spirit talker. We're gonna do a little
thing over
spirit
there
talker
is
session.
just still.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just like the wall or if it's something, because it's very like random.
Maybe we'll find it out.
Yeah.
Is the spirit talker running?
Yes. It's running.
Am I pointing at someone directly right now that seems to also be interacting with the flashlight on the bench?
You can either turn that flashlight on to let us know, or we've got a device here that can you can talk through. It's got a library in it with words, and you can pull words, and it'll tell us what you're saying. Oh,
There you go.
I need to turn up the sound.
It does feel like
It
lightsaber.
just said cursed.
Cursed, how
This
crooked.
light just turned on. That one just turned on. That's the first time that one.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know there was one over there.
Me
Yeah, I had
neither, and it
all
was right
three.
next to me.
Just like I had all three. That one, and then the one on the bench.
Oh,
Does anyone
sorry.
else think it's getting colder? On
Yes.
It does feel a little bit colder.
Right when that
Absolutely feels like. So I was gonna kind of put up where they thought they saw. Oh,
Oh,
that flashlight just went off.
okay. Yeah.
Okay, we're getting some.
My love, would you mind
It's
holding
definitely
this
getting
towards
colder.
that section? If you want to just like set it on your lap, it'll probably work the same as well.
Yeah, it's gotta be still. And then you can just see if anything goes.
Interesting.
It's really creepy.
What's interesting? What did you say was interesting?
That light that turned on.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was next to me.
Oh, that one just went off. Oh yeah.
Huh?
Did you just see
I
that?
did see that.
Something completely went through the grid.
Yeah, and it was like big.
It was big, and it went
You're
up that
recording
way.
over there, right?
Okay, let's hope we got that.
I mean, I can't see that very well. You have a better view of that than I do.
Cool.
There is a
Only if I go down there.
there is a space behind the stairs that I nicknamed the crawl space.
Now, I'm pretty sure something just passed us
It
because
makes
I
me-
felt a cold breeze.
Yes.
My whole body got chills, and then we got that. I think something just passed us. Okay.
Yes, that. Did you feel
Plague.
that? It like
Actually
totally
feels
killed
like
there.
it's kind of colder, like right here specifically.
Yeah, it
Oh,
literally felt
hello.
like it.
Flashlight.
So we've got cursed and plague.
Something just fell off the bench.
Just your water bottle, but I didn't touch it.
I didn't touch it either.
Yeah, something fell back there.
Were you trying to interact with this?
Oh, flashlight.
Yeah, if there's a way to share it with you, I will. It's not exactly moonshine, which they like to respond to, but
Oh, yeah, that flashlight right there.
Oh my gosh.
I wonder if there's two people here.
There's gotta be.
and my flashlight just got knocked over. That might have been a coincidence. But first the bottle got knocked over, then the flashlight did, and it's not us. I'm gonna set this next to you, so that you can. You want to interact with this bottle? Please do. That's it. There's a way to share it. I'll share it.
Is there something down here with us right now that you can turn on both flashlights? We're gonna have the one that you have on right now is gonna be yes, and the one that's over by the wagon is gonna be no. Do you understand what I'm asking you to do? Where there's a yes and a no flashlight. If you do, turn on the yes flashlight.
Oh, it understands.
All right.
Move location, please.
Awesome, that's amazing. So if this is one of the playful spirits, that's awesome, thank you so much. If this is one of the playful spirits, are you a boy? No.
No.
Oh,
And yes. Is there multiple playful spirits here?
She scares people. I don't know why it's not saying it out loud. Oh, there we go. Now it will. Oh.
So if you're, are you a girl?
that's weird. It just closed itself down.
It is weird.
All right, if you're a girl, I'm trying to find another yes or no question I can ask her.
You are empathetic.
You are empathetic. Chris
I'm
is
an
an
empath.
empath.
It also mentioned
No,
that she scares people.
Yes, she scares people.
It puts me in mind of a very particular spirit. And if it says her name, yeah, that I'll
Not
admit the
Howard.
name.
Did it
Oh.
die?
It's fully charged.
Yeah. Okay, trade me. I'm gonna have to hold my phone as well because that's how you get on my trade. Okay. So it's mentioned.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
I can Apple Watch like
Yeah.
certain amount in my heart rate.
Put the light a little bit lower so I don't put you on it.
Can you make a noise for us? You can knock on something.
Sit and talk.
Sit and talk.
What we're doing right now.
That's what we are in the process of doing.
Yeah, we're just trying to get your story. So,
Do you like that we're here?
It fully just turned off our SLS. Like, oh,
It didn't
no,
look that we could map it.
it turned itself back off.
that's weird because it is fully charged.
Sometimes there
It
is
was.
evidence of them not wanting to be
Can
documented.
get it to turn back on as if I
Bite.
turn it off. and then
Bite?
back on.
Please don't bite.
Bite.
Was that just you?
There we go.
I totally thought I was feeling something. I totally thought.
Oh,
You're actually
there you
standing
go.
in a
Yes.
somewhat bad spot.
I know. I could feel it. I felt something right here, and it actually felt like something bit me.
Oh.
And it said bite.
I know, that's what was freaking me out, because it felt like literally a child, like a small mouth right here.
Behind you is there's a gate behind you that leads to an emergency exit. It's a very active.
Try to bite me. Do you not like that I'm here? Are you done talking to me?
No.
Okay.
It's burning brighter.
How do we work it?
How do we work it?
Yeah.
Maybe it's wondering about the SLS camera. If you're talking about the SLS, this camera that Bryce is holding, he's trying to get it turned back on. You don't have to do anything for it to work. We can just see where you are with that camera.
Yes, I'm here.
We know you're making it very clear. We appreciate that. You're making it very easy to talk to you. Were you a miner here at Goldfield? Or are you Native American? Were you one of the women of the bordello?
Love.
Not sure what you love, but do you love being here?
Could it be a name?
Love?
Let's just call you love.
Like I know a gentleman by the name of Loveless that's involved with Goldfield. So I was
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, there you go. So does that mean he knows him? Or he's somebody that's passed on?
It's the gentleman I mentioned is alive, but he frequents here, so he could be known.
So are you asking if Loveless is here?
And then the name Love wouldn't be too out of the ordinary in the 1890s.
And I mean, like, the three of us, oh, okay, we call each other Love.
So yeah, this is fully not working.
Wow.
I have tried everything.
Everything just stopped.
Which is making me nervous.
That's not a good sign.
Usually it's not a good sign.
Krissa, what
Religious.
What percent is your camera battery at?
Is that one
Is that
dying?
yellow?
What?
Yeah, it's at 2 bars.
Yeah, I've been recording the longest, and mine is starting to go down now too. They're eating our energy. What's my phone at?
Oh, flashlight just came on.
Yeah,
So you are eating our
Yeah.
you are eating.
Hasn't done anything yet, luckily.
Oh, okay, now they're
No,
both
it has
on.
not.
They're
Yeah.
both, that's not good. We haven't had both of that and the energy it takes to put both of those on.
Are you enjoying that we're here? If you are, can you turn on this blue flashlight next to me?
I'll be really impressed if you can turn on all 3.
They take other forms.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Because you've now turned on 2 at the same time.
Can you
I'll be
turn on all
really
3?
impressed if you can turn all 3 on.
Are you done talking to us? Do you want us to leave? That was a yes.
The grid is also moved or something,
Nope.
unless that's an illusion.
No, it does move a
No,
little
it
bit.
is.
You can see them move.
Okay.
I think it's how it's positioned.
Whoa. It's like, yes, 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 like
It's
leave.
wanting us to leave.
Rat torture.
What is it?
Rat torture.
Rat torture.
That is the weirdest thing I've ever had.
I've never heard anything like that.
There's a fake rat right there. Knock it off the.
Yeah, there is a rat over there if you want to knock that off that rock.
When you said to leave, is that you requesting us to leave, or is that a warning? Are you trying to help us, warning us to leave? What happens if we don't? Cold again.
Yeah, it is. I feel it too.
Can you tell us a word help us know.
Affection.
Not that weird. Affection for us. You're trying to protect us, warn us. It is really cold right here right now.
Yeah.
I don't feel it.
I don't feel it either.
Well, I feel like it's coming from.
It shouldn't though. We're underground, so there's no draft through
Yeah, there shouldn't be any.
And I'm all body chills again.
the handles.
Where's
Both
the
of them are
one?
on.
Do you
Can
wanna
get the
turn on this third one
over
on?
Here?
Come on, come on, I'd be real impressed.
We know you can do it.
You sucked all the power from the SLS.
Yeah.
You gotta have some. Is there something bad here you're trying to warn us about?
I've been watching you.
Ew. But we haven't had the cat ball go off, the REM pod, or the
Where is
bell.
the cat ball?
It's behind.
Explosion.
Was there an explosion in this mine?
I mean, there would have been.
Yeah, I guess
Like,
when they
yeah.
were mining, huh?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
also, that's how the mine got flooded too. At 1,058 feet, they blasted into
Oh, yep.
a lake that actually flooded the mine. That's what closed it down. 1897. Don't tell me no.
Bob.
Really well down here.
Bob.
That's the owner of the town. Yeah. Did I just hear a whisper?
I thought I heard something.
Did anyone else hear it? Because I'm almost on crazy otherwise.
Oh,
No. Don't-
Where'd you hear it from?
I don't know. Maybe the stairs. I'm not positive.
'Cause I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it either. Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, what was that too?
Someone just tapped over here.
Are you
I
tapping
think
on the
there's
walls?
A bunch of things.
Yeah, I think we have kind of maybe more than one thing in
I
here.
think we do.
are you able to set off that REM pod that's over there on the staircase?
Actually,
Strangle.
all you have to do.
Legs are hurting, I gotta sit down. Is come up to it, walk away for a bit.
Hey, hanging on the wall back down there where we came in, there's steam-powered drill bits called the Sullivan rock hammers. Between 1870 and 1890, they were the common tools used to break into the earth and the ground around us, but they were also considered extremely dangerous to use. When they were in operation, there was so much pressure behind them that if you were drilling down and suddenly hit something solid and you couldn't get to the kill switch before that pressure accumulated enough, within seconds it can throw the machine right back in your face. It could even decapitate the man, earning the Sullivan rock hammer the nickname the Widowmaker. I theorized that the Widowmaker could be one of the things that caused the floating head that I saw, that also one of our guests saw,
Tear.
that also one of my crew members saw. That she's seen.
Or tear. Kind of like tearing your head off.
Say that the spirit box said they killed him. Earlier it said strangled. And a moment ago I told the story of the floating head. If it wasn't an injury from being killed by the drill bits, the other theory, because of how it looks, is because there's also a piece of a spinal column attached that looks broken. And a lot of people theorize that it is a serial killer, a murderer named Starr Daly, that was hanged here when basically the people in the area got tired of him, and in 1917 they actually managed to catch him, and they hanged him right on the outskirts of Goldfield without assistance of the law, frontier justice, but according to the Curse on the Mountain, Starr Daly has to be here somewhere.
I got cold again.
You can't hear before.
Right here.
It is really cold. Yes, it is. My legs are.
Oh, wow.
It's
That is,
freezing right here.
that is creepy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's like
Oh my gosh.
right here.
Will you take a
My name
second
is
to
Mary.
walk up
Mary.
those
Are you aware of
stairs
Mary?
and tell me if you feel... I will come with you.
We had Elizabeth and now.
I said Mary, but I said it like accidentally.
Goes up to the other exit, according to him. But isn't there like an energy shift up here?
I mean, my head is different.
Yeah.
It's so much colder right here.
Oh yeah.
But I think it's because we're close to outside. But I do think there might be a slight breeze that comes down here because it's open.
I'm wondering here. Let's walk up and see if there's a breeze coming through the door.
I feel it. Do you?
I do.
Like it's cold. But
I mean, yeah, because that's just a
'cause
screen.
that's just a screen. So I think it's coming, and that's open up there. I really think that it's probably a cold breeze coming from up here. I think, like, yes, it's not like a big breeze, so like if you feel like a rush of air.
Oh, I just got
that's something.
service again.
Did you?
Yeah, my
Yeah,
phone,
same.
phone just started going off.
But I do think like just us feeling the cold is just from this going down. But I do think that if you get like a rush of air, it's probably something. But I think the coldness that we're feeling down there is just air. Because, I mean, cold air sinks. So that's why we're feeling it by our legs.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just slowly seeping down. Because it sinks. And it's all going down.
Well, yeah, and that is just fully
Going down.
down.
So
It's hard to tell on the camera, but it's literally, this is downhill.
I do think I kind of debunked the coldness we're feeling. I mean, if it's like I am feeling some breezes with that, I can't explain. But just the cold air, I think is from up here.
Wait, what?
What is that?
What?
Oh, it's a fake lake. Okay, cool.
Oh my
Cool.
god, my video camera is about to die.
Okay, well, I guess we
Awesome.
need to change out batteries. Come in, see if it'll do it. You hear it? Okay, okay, we've got stuff going on. We need to be filming. REM pod's going off.
Still going. This is, I turned it on half so that I could change the sensitivity.
And
it was on
still
high,
going.
and I changed it to half and it's still going.
Turn it off and turn it back on.
I'm doing the highest setting, so like it takes the highest amount of energy to do it.
Welcome to the bordello.
Go.
Okay, so we've moved the investigation from the mine up here to the bordello. And we actually had to turn all of our equipment off because there was so much happening. So we wanted to kind of get a little history from Matt and maybe some stories before we actually start our investigation. And so take it away, Matt.
Well, essentially, we've moved the party up to Lulu's Bordello. This place is notoriously haunted. Not as old as some of the other buildings simply because it's been refurbished. It's been on fire. But it's still here, and we're on the very same foundation. Now, this building can be particularly active. I'm very excited for my new friends to come up here and see for themselves. Equipment was going off like crazy just from setting up. And right now we're standing in the small of the parlor room, particularly active. She's getting the heebie-jeebies. The dead bell behind us was ringing, wouldn't stop. The mannequin behind her is kind of creeping out appropriately.
Very creepy.
Very so. A lot of dark energy in this room, disembodied voices. People get attacked in here, but I haven't told them that yet. So
Great.
stay tuned for that.
Nice
Awesome,
to know.
awesome. Yeah,
so
great.
We're gonna
Great
get
to
into
know.
it.
Thanks for that.
Because while the mine is always sort of like a fun, coin flip of what you're going to get, in here, things have no problem letting you know if they do not want you here physically. So remains to be seen what's going to happen. I, for one, am looking forward to it.
I am too.
Never a dull moment in the bordello.
So let's get going. Let's do it.
It's still
Oh,
going on.
okay. No introduction. Cool.
They cannot wait, so neither can we.
I really felt like the energy was heavier in here too.
No, it feels like a good night.
Yeah.
Bad night, whatever.
Oh, there we go. Now
I'm
it's
trying to
raining.
get it to actually rain.
Oh.
Spirits, can you get that to actually ring and you assist her? Make a more musical, chimeful sound, kind of like the one we ring on tour.
Oh.
So I kind of
I was about to
expected
say I'll move this, but this is
Oh.
off. So that's not doing that.
I kind of expected this because you remember when I was using the EMF detector earlier? The EMF is crazy up here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's,
That is crazy.
it's on the highest setting.
Are you doing okay?
It's better now that I sat down, but I was getting really dizzy.
True.
Like I saw it spider
Hungry
tables,
non-encounter
and I
or
had to put my
something.
hand on the table.
Remember the, you guys seen the Conjuring?
Do you want,
Remember the-
like, for real, do you want to,
Just the water.
do you want to step outside and get some real air for a second? That might help.
Some people lose their head or so.
Wait, it died?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Something like.
Oh,
It's not even on.
Owen Trey would just come walking out all.
It's
I turned it off.
It's
off.
It still rang.
And it just rang.
That means it has to physically press it.
No, yeah, that means something physically pressed the bell.
That was crazy. It came out of nowhere.
Yeah, are you okay?
Yeah. Better now. That was crazy. It's hard to know though, because the place is really high EMF. And EMF, when it's that high, can make you do this. It can make you physically ill. I mean, I can't find the source. It's everywhere.
Are you okay though?
Yeah. EMF is crazy.
No, it's powerful.
It is. Well, and as soon as I went into that room, you could physically feel it. Like your body gets chills. Like you could physically feel that high EMF. I had never seen that thing spike so high.
Mm-mm.
It was, I mean, I swear it went higher than 180 for a second. But I couldn't see what the actual number
So
was.
what is the range? Because, I mean, I don't know, and I'm
So
sure
literally-
people watching don't know.
When you're looking at a regular EMF detector and you're seeing like green to red,
Mm-hmm.
like green is you're looking at like, that could be like 10 to 20. And then when you get to like the yellows, you're getting up into like the 30s to 50s. Red is usually anything that's like over 80. And this thing was going like 180.
Oh.
So
So yeah, that's like crazy high.
It's insane high, like an almost impossible high. I've never seen that high for a ghost before in my freaking life.
This floor is very creaky, so we'll probably have to like find places to stand or sit.
Yeah.
If you're here, can you try getting away from that REM pod or the thing that's making all that noise and try to turn on one of the lights we have in here? We have multiple lights hidden around here for you to play with. And I would love it if you could turn on one of those lights. They actually twist near the top and you can just twist them on. So the flashlights, there's one behind you by the statue head over there. There's one on the little table in between these two chairs. And then I think the last one you guys set up in that room.
If you guys would be afraid if like you were scratched, bruised, or something physically pushed you, anything like that.
I've been scratched before.
So yeah, it happens in here, in this room in particular. We're in the parlor room right now. We see scratches almost daily in here. When people send us pictures, we collect them on an iPad because there's actually enough that we are literally just starting a collection. So we have devices where we can potentially hear your voice or a translation of it. Is there anyone in here that is interested in dancing? Anyone interested in having a party, a good time? There are 3 people in this room that you know very well. There are 3 people that are new to you. Could you help introduce the new people to the bordello?
Maybe we should introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I'm Carissa.
My name is Bryce.
And I'm Tracy.
Lovely to be in this house. Can you step away from that, please? Are you able to step away from that pod? Thank you.
But it does let us know you're here, so that's great. Something just touched the back of my knee.
You know,
Is that you?
I was standing over here and I like stopped breathing. I thought there was someone behind me.
I feel like something just touched my hand.
So they're getting touchy-feely.
Also, when we began to ask questions on the REM pod, I have noticed, or I should say we've noticed, somewhat of a theory, but there's evidence that we've seen back it up, that sometimes when you try to communicate with them, something else will stop them from communicating. Like, somebody else will be like, oh, you're not allowed.
Were you a woman that worked here in the bordello? Can you set off that green light? I asked if it was a woman that worked here. Just set off the your name right. Okay, thank you. Can you step away? Thank you. It's so funny because how everything was going off when we first walked up here.
Under the ground, we mentioned the name Star Daily. Star Daily was a killer. He was hanged here. A lot of people theorize that the floating head is him. A bit of a broken spinal column. There was a night when there was a man who was on one of our nighttime tours, and he was very nervous. He was like, I don't think you understand. My family and I are being harassed by something we cannot see. I'm like, what do you mean harassed? He goes, my kids are getting their hair pulled. My wife got pushed. He goes, I feel like just somebody's hand grabbed me. He goes, I've never had any experiences like this before. So I'm like, okay, do you want to leave the tour? He's like, how much is left? I'm like, only about another stop or so. And he's like, okay, because I'll stick through it. He was enjoying himself prior to that. So we came in here, and while I was standing where I am now, he was actually standing by the bar where the REM pod keeps going off, and he was just pacing and pacing. At one point, I saw him grab his arm and spin towards a dark room over there called the service room, and I was watching him, and I was just about to ask if he was okay, when a woman standing by this cabinet behind me interrupted for me, and she called across the room and said, sir, it doesn't like police officers. And he turned towards her wide-eyed and said, ma'am, how did you know I was a police officer? And then she pointed at him and said, the one that's harassing you and your family is watching you from that room right there. She pointed towards that room. So he turned with the camera and he snapped a picture. And the picture that he captured is the one that Alyssa is holding right now. A lot of people theorize that that's a photograph of the spirit of Star Daily, the floating head with the semi-broken spinal column. He's known to wander the mine through town and up here.
He used to frequent.
I hear
I'm sure
knock.
he did.
He did freaking
I did
knock.
step forward, so it might have been me creeping.
No, I heard another one.
Like back there.
Yeah.
Can you knock again?
Oh.
Whoa.
They're all going off.
Yep. Can you step away, please? Can you step away from that device?
You might have to reset it.
Step away from the device.
Oh,
Thank you.
Because, you know, and I said sometimes if it stays too crazy too long, you might have to reset it.
Either that or it's being
Oh, it's
intentionally like.
temperature.
No, that's not temperature.
What is it?
That's just
a
one of the
different-
colors.
Yeah. The temperature is the red one in the center when it beeps and holds that red light.
Holy cow. It doesn't need to be reset because it stops.
Yeah, it does stop, or else normally it would just keep going.
Okay, can you please step away and stop? Thank you. I think you may have contacted Star Daily
I would love to talk to Star Daily.
because that was just going crazy.
Like battery?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
We just started. Do we want to switch to just one camera for now?
No, it's okay. I can keep going.
Okay.
Are the other ones charging?
Yeah.
Okay, then we should be fine.
Yeah.
Is there a
Mine's still at full
computer
green.
That's draining the battery.
Yeah, it just dropped another bar.
So we're gonna start the Estes method. Bryce is gonna go under. The Estes method is basically a way to take out everything around you. It's something's gonna block sound, and it's gonna block your vision, and the sound connects to a voice box. So as we're talking, he's not gonna be able to know what we're talking about, but the ghost will, and be able to talk through this box through him. So we're going to set that up right now and then get that started, and then we're going to see if they're going to be able to talk to us. Be able to ask questions, and whatever he hears, he will say out loud. Is anyone here with us?
No.
doesn't make sense.
How many spirits are here with us right now? Yeah, because of the
Stupid.
Thanks.
Are you a woman that worked here at the bordello?
One way. Stupid.
We got two different
That's
things.
pretty cool.
That's kind of funny.
They must think that what we're doing right now is stupid.
Hey, it may look stupid, but we're talking to you, okay? It's working.
It's
Is there a name you
Stop.
can give us?
Stop. Do you not like that we can hear you? Like, it wants us to stop.
Stay.
Stay. Interesting.
The road is also where they caught Star Daily.
Ah.
He was caught on the highway that y'all drove in on tonight.
I really think it's Star Daily. Every time you mention his name, the REM pod goes off.
Yeah.
I would really like to know how many spirits are here.
What year is it to you? Or what year do you think it is?
Run.
Run again.
That said run too.
Mm-hmm. Are you trying to scare us?
It's like it's weird as if something wants us to stay and then there's something that's trying to warn
No.
us.
You're
No.
not trying to scare us? Are you trying to warn us?
Like almost arguing with each other.
Like with the
doll. Yeah, like
One wants to talk, one doesn't want to talk.
It's a scream.
It's a scream. Like, that used to mean like
Maybe
it was a
that-
good time. Like, it was a
Guys.
scream. What do you say?
I don't know.
I think it's like guys.
It was a scream,
It's a
guys.
scream.
Yeah, the
Guys.
high pitch that we heard. Maybe it was saying that
That
it's a
was
scream. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Directs the picture that you get. Describing it.
Standing.
Standing. No one is standing.
This way.
He's doing really good.
He is, yeah. This
Standing this way.
Where would you like us to go?
Run.
Again?
Keep saying run.
Where would you? Why
What are
would
we
you want
running
us-
from? Is there something that's going to try to hurt us?
My back hurts.
Mine hurts really bad.
The reflection.
Oh, I just got the chills.
Yeah, my back hurts like literally like it
It's
feels like
Mine too.
It's very cold, like right in here.
It'll be interesting tonight because it feels like a line down my back.
Like you got a scratch?
Can you feel us?
Halfway through of me being under my chest right here started hurting really bad. Like to the point I almost stopped. Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I was like, that was gonna annoy you. You did amazing though. Like
Did
you were
any of that
actually.
make sense?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You said run twice. We got run on that.
You said
Wait,
stupid?
You said stupid.
Right after
that
this
thing
said
had
stupid.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
I promise I could not hear anything other than that.
No, I tested it at the very beginning. I was saying, "Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear anything I'm saying?" And you didn't react at all, so I knew you couldn't hear me.
Mrs. yaps a lot.
Yeah, and it's in
Give the
the
camera sideways.
service
Yeah.
room.
I
mean,
wonder.
in Adam's room.
To get it,
The battery.
get their whole bodies in. Is that gonna be a problem when you?
It will be. Sorry.
Bitch.
20.
Hey, I did ask earlier how many spirits were here.
Yeah. I was just thinking, can you
What
make the bath?
Bitch, what? Oh yeah, my name's Alyssa.
are you?
Yes, I am.
Spirit.
We are not spirits.
Yeah.
Not yet. We're human
None of the
beings.
6 people in this room are spirits.
Hopefully not for a long time.
Cool.
Yep.
Did anything make sense?
A couple things.
Some of them came through pretty clearly, and then there's other times where it's just multiple voices.
Creepy.
I sounds like somebody's having sex. I'm not joking.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there was a lot of that in this room.
Yes.
I heard like a woman moaning and then a man like grunting like he was owning it. Spooky.
Please don't stop.
Please don't stop. You want us to ask more questions?
Oh my god, no, that was the sex.
That was the sex.
Oh! Please don't stop.
Take it.
Oh my god!
Having sex.
Okay, what is happening?
We are literally capturing spirit sex.
Are you ghosted?
Yeah.
Go.
Crazy.
If you guys want to, let's
Here, wait, hold on. Set my phone.
Watching you.
Watching you.
Why? I think he said, why are you doing this? Death. Death. Hurt her.
Oh,
How long have you guys been gone?
a little bit. It's like a way to take like a whole bunch of photos, but
Here, wait. Let me see.
yeah. Though I thought I just saw a whole bunch of orbs, and I did. Oh, I just saw 2 orbs. Oh, it went from
Oh,
the blue. I got 2 orbs.
Is there?
I haven't seen it go blue
Is the
all
shape
night.
of the color.
Okay, I'm gonna start recording.
Actually, I
So
didn't
this
know
is
that.
me
I thought I heard
recording.
something, but I wasn't sure, and then I'm like,
I'm gonna put you in the little
That's
parlor
kinda
room
nice
in the
and
back,
easy.
so you're gonna hear us talk, but I also want to see if there's any EVPs that might pick up on this. So if anyone hears me, if it's a spirit, you can talk into this, and I would recommend getting as close to it as you can and speaking as clearly as you can, and we might be able to hear you.
Let's go silent. What do you guys think? Let's just listen.
Yeah, let's just go fully silent for a
Guys,
second.
I'm gonna set a 5-minute timer, and I just want us to try to be silent for 5 minutes. All right, ready, set, go. Hello guys, we wanted to have a spot where we can put all of our thoughts on what we kind of just experienced, where you guys just saw, though it's been a bit of time since then for us, but we wanted to have a place called our afterthoughts where we can put those thoughts together on what we had happen during our investigation. So we're going to kind of start by just going over some of the main points that we wanted to kind of talk about further on, you know, kind of what's going on through that investigation.
Well, I want to just start by saying, we went to the Ren Fair yesterday.
Oh yeah. So you see,
So just ignore. I think we kind of want to start off with saying, I mean, Goldfield Ghost Town was a really fun investigation.
It really was.
I mean, it was really fun. We had a great time with Matt and Alyssa and Star from Fear Frontier. They were wonderful hosts for us. And unfortunately, throughout the investigation, we did lose footage from one entire camera. Mm-hmm. So unfortunately, our video is just from one camera that we have. We found
there were a bunch of spots that like I wanted a different angle, but I didn't have a different angle.
no, because we lost footage, complete footage from our second camera.
Which,
we have no idea why.
weirdly enough, was the camera that we kept getting battery loss and all that energy draining from it. So
my
the
camera
fact-
was the one that we have all the footage from, and
Yeah.
I didn't have as many issues with my camera.
Yeah.
It was your guys' camera that.
Yeah, so it really could have just been, it's like a faulty camera, like the battery isn't great, although we did rotate out batteries. Mm-hmm. So it could be a camera issue, or it could have been, you know,
something
turned it off.
Which we have done other videos in the making with those cameras, and we didn't have that issue.
Right, because we have an upcoming video from another location where both cameras work great.
Yeah.
They work perfectly.
And I have footage from both cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't know why we lost all of that footage.
We also lost the footage from the SLS camera as well.
That's right. I think we even knew that happened while we were in the mine.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it shut off.
Yeah.
And so we did lose footage from that as well. So
Which
that
is
was really weird.
very sad because we had actual footage of something in the SLS touching one of our flashlights when it was being turned on.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we didn't get to include that footage because it was completely erased. We
Yeah.
have no idea why or how. But
So we have no proof. We have no proof. But that was actually a really cool piece of evidence, is actually seeing the flashlight turn on and off with the SLS camera picking up an entity reaching for the flashlight. That was crazy.
It was so cool.
I wish we could show it to you guys, but we can't.
We can't, unfortunately.
But I mean, we did have some good stuff, I think, happen down in the mine. At one point, we were considering the possibility of a skinwalker
Yeah.
down there.
I mean, we had full conversations happen with those flashlights, which
Yeah.
the flashlights are one of my favorite pieces of evidence because you physically have to touch the flashlight for it to turn on. It's not through EMF, it's not through any other energy, it's a physical touch
Yeah.
that you have to do to turn on that light. So to me, that is the most supportive evidence that we really have.
Yeah, and then kind of talking about the EMF. So when we left the mine and went up to the bordello, I don't think any of us have ever experienced that level of EMF anywhere.
Anywhere.
And I mean, it made her physically sick. Carissa is a sensitive, she's an empath, and she had to leave the building because it was so bad.
Which you guys see in the video. We
Yeah, you do
stepped
see
out.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have never seen, like, our bell, the dinging part stopped working because the bell wouldn't stop going off. And so you just hear this click, click, click,
Yeah.
click.
Yeah, our bell portion completely broke.
Yeah.
Like, we still have issues with the bell
Yes.
because of just how fast that bell was going off.
Yeah. And I mean, the REM pod was hitting, like, I don't think we've ever seen it hit blue
No.
before. It really was
Crazy.
crazy EMF. Again, don't have an explanation for that. I mean, is it paranormal? Is it just that building, the wiring in the building adding to the EMF? We don't know. We don't know, but we have never experienced that level. I mean, I think you even had our digital EMF detector hit a level we've never seen.
It was like around 180, which is crazy. If you know EMF, it doesn't usually go above like 20 to 30.
40,
Like,
yeah, maybe the highest.
But so 180 was absolutely insane. Like, I've never seen something that high before.
Yeah, that was crazy. And I have since been back to Goldfield Ghost Town during the day just for fun. My husband and I went and walked around, and we checked out the bordello, and Alyssa was there, and she happened to show me, I think I shared this with you guys, she happened to show me, so in the madam's room, which is in the back of the bordello, they do have a mannequin laying on the bed there, and one of the stories that they told us is that mannequin gets moved. And so in one of their tours that they just recently did, they have thermal imaging of, it looks like a small person, possibly a child, literally hands on that mannequin in that room. And so they did actually get some evidence to show what is moving that mannequin, which was really cool to see. And so I would just say, do you guys have anything else that you want to add to the afterthought?
Not too much more. I mean, it was a great experience. I mean, we had a lot of stuff happen, obviously, with that video. You see there's a lot of stuff that happened throughout there. I would definitely go back. It would definitely be a place that I would want to go back.
Oh, especially after we have a lot more experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is our first video, guys, and it's a little rough, but we're learning. And
We're getting better equipment.
we are getting better equipment.
Things are happening
and
behind the scenes.
yes. So our next video will hopefully be much better. But, you know, we're going to put out our journey here.
Yeah.
And shout out to Fear Frontier,
Seriously.
Matt and Alyssa and Star. They were fantastic. We highly recommend, if you are in the Arizona area, Apache Junction, to go check out Goldfield Ghost Town. And we'll see you next time.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.